welcome to the update. I'm Michelle Stevenson. Well, fresh from quitting Labor, a rebel senator has launched her own political party. Fatima Payman defected to the crossbench after siding with the Greens to recognise the state of Palestine. She says Australia's voice will better represent the interests of many people.
This is more than a party. It is a movement for a fairer, more inclusive Australia. Together, we will hold our leaders accountable and ensure that your voice, Australia's voice, will never be silenced.
The federal government, meantime, is defending its visa screening processes after a Palestinian man with alleged terrorist links has been allowed into Australia. It's claimed Fayez El-Hassani has hosted members of Hamas and his brothers and sons had affiliations with extremist organisations. Addressing Parliament, Home Affairs Minister Tony Burke says he always takes security advice on these issues.
If at any point we receive advice from our security agencies that a visa should be cancelled, that is what will happen. Our security agencies work through the evidence that they have. They never stop collecting information, even after people are here.
Well, more Aussies are opting to use cash despite efforts to phase out physical currency. Reserve Bank data shows withdrawals have jumped nearly 3% in a month. The figure is at odds with banks, though, who say they're closing branches and ATMs due to a lack of demand. Hyundai, Kia and Tesla cars have been identified as the worst offenders for spying on drivers with high-tech features. Consumer Group Choice says smart features like cameras and even voice recognition data is being used to snoop on drivers and then on-sold to third parties. And more than a dozen US states have filed lawsuits against TikTok, accusing the platform of using intentionally addictive software to keep kids online. The New York Attorney General claims the Chinese-owned company is using its algorithms to poison kids' mental health. Sport and entertainment are next. To sport, and tickets for the Australian Formula One Grand Prix are now on sale after yesterday's bungle. They were meant to go on sale yesterday, but Ticketmaster failed, blaming a global third-party outage. And the Socceroos are wrapping up preparations today ahead of tomorrow night's World Cup qualifier against China in Adelaide. It'll be their first game under new coach Tony Popovich. In entertainment news, and Diddy's lawyers have filed a third appeal for pre-trial release from prison. That's despite the rapper being twice denied based on allegations of obstruction of justice and witness tampering. Well, there's a Brat summer on the horizon with Charlie XCX set to headline Laneway Festival. It'll be the only show she'll be performing in Oz, with pre-sale tickets available from next Tuesday. And Kanye and his wife Bianca seem to be back together again. Divorce rumours have been swirling for days, with the couple spotted looking pretty loved up in Tokyo. And that's the latest from the Nova Podcast News team. We'll have another episode of The Update for you tomorrow. I'm Michelle Stevenson.